Hey guys, it's Kelly from FitnessBlender.com, and today I have a lower body workout for you. All you're going to need for this is a set of dumbbells and something to step onto, so it can be a bench or a stair or a step, as long as it's sturdy and stable. And even if you don't have those two things, you can still get in an awesome workout. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're going to be doing 45 seconds on, 20 seconds rest, and we're starting off with a seated pistol squat. So you're going to be grabbing a weight. I'm using 16 pounds right here, but you want to choose a weight that challenges you specifically. So you're holding it right here, and you're going to sit down on your seat, and we're going to take one foot off of the ground and stand up on just one foot. Come back down, and then switch feet. So you can either rest this foot on the ground if you need a little assistance with both strength and balance, or if you want to make it harder, try to stand up without that foot on the ground at all. So aside from being awesome for your butt and thighs, you're also really working your core, especially if you can try to use as little assistance as possible for that one-legged squat. So I actually did this already a couple of times, this first few minutes of this routine. You gotta love technical difficulties, right? At least it's a good workout. Alright, so we're gonna have 20 seconds rest. So next up we have thrust. So I'm going to put a mat on my bench because it is not soft, but you can use literally anything for this really. I mean, even a couch is perfect for this. So grab your weight. I'm using 16 pounds again. I'm going to hold it right here on my hips and sink so that your shoulders are supported here. And you're going to be pressing up, squeezing your glutes. Squeeze up as high as you can. Really make it count. Focus on contracting those muscles. So inhale on the way down, exhale as you press back up. If you want to make this harder, you can first of all increase the amount of weight that you're lifting, or you can lift one leg up in the air. So make sure you alternate. We're only doing one set of each here. You can always go through a second time, but we'll see how you feel about that by the end of the routine. Aim to choose a weight that has you just totally wiped out by the end of that 45 seconds. Alright, so next up we're going to be doing a step up. So I'm using 24 pounds total, and we're going to be doing this on just one side of the body first. Let me get rid of my mat here. Alright, so like I said, starting on just one side, up, up, down and down. Come back up, same leg. Make sure you're not rounding your shoulders. Try to keep your eyes up at the wall in front of you. Halfway already. Make sure you're breathing. It's easy to hold your breath when you're working hard. 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Alright, so remember which leg you started on. Take a second to shake your muscles out, catch your breath. And that's the thing, if you're not breathing hard, you want to consider stepping up the intensity. Increase the amount of weight you're lifting, check your form. There's no reason you shouldn't be huffing and puffing. Alright, here we go, other side. I love these kinds of workouts because you're building lean muscle, which is the best thing you could possibly do if you want to keep your body fat low and your body healthy. But you're also doing it with such a little rest time that ends up becoming a cardio endurance challenge as well. So it's awesome for fat burning. So if you're trying to lose weight or shape your body, it's really good for your butt and your thighs. And vicariously for your core. It's working all the way through this routine as well, but it's also, you're putting yourself through strength training, which is awesome for burning belly fat. Alright, there we go. So, next up we're going to do that from the side. So, let's see. I think we'll try and stay with the same weight. See how it goes. You can always lower your weight if you need to. Never hesitate to adjust your form or your weight. You don't want to do things unsafe. So from the side and up, back down. So only move as quickly as you can control. Don't feel like you have to move in unison with me. Take your time. Also, the difficulty of your workout is going to depend largely on how high your step is too. So if you want to make it higher, you can make it harder. And if you're just getting used to this, you can even do this on a step. Just a basic step or stair and still feel it, especially if you focus on squeezing your muscles. I don't know if you guys can see it, I'm just dripping sweat right now. It's like rolling off of me. 5 seconds. Whew. All right, that's the last one, okay. And come on over to the other side and work the other side of the body. Oh. 10 seconds rest. Shake out your muscles. Enjoy that precious rest period. All right, we got 3 seconds left. Here we go. Remember to keep your core nice and tight. Move deliberately, especially when you're coming up on a step. You want to be very careful that you have control over your body. There's halfway. Keep it going. Remember, you can drop your weights completely if you have to. Ten seconds. 2 and 1. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes before we get a rest break. So we are going to be doing Bulgarian split squats. So we're going to pick a side. You're going to set the toe of that foot up on your surface, whatever it might be. And then we'll be doing lunges. So with that weight right in front of you, all the same rules of a regular lunge. So you're trying to drop down in between those 2 feet, not too far forward or back. Squeeze. Even once you get to the top and the exercise is done, focus on just squeezing your muscles. You should have just woken all of them up. So just squeeze them. Keep it going. 2. There we go. Okay. All right. So remember which foot you had up that last time. You're going to put the opposite foot on this next time. Oh my gosh. All right. There you go. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Sink down and press back up. Smooth and controlled. Force your breathing to calm down. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep it going. We get a water break as soon as this interval is done. And then this workout is going to get even more fun. Should get interesting. 2, 1. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, my muscles are talking to me. So take a quick break, grab a quick drink of water, don't stop moving, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're jumping right back into this and we are moving on to squats. So I'm going to be using 16 pounds per hand. Again, you want to choose a weight that has you really tuckered out by the end of this interval. So this should do it for me. I'm going to pop those weights up to your shoulders. Here we go. So you're sinking back into your heels, back flat, press up again through those heels. Keep your core pulled in nice and tight. Consciously pull it in. Try to keep everything nice and tight. Helps you do the exercise safely, and it helps tone up all those places that you're squeezing. So again, here you're breathing in and then exhale during the hard part. So inhale on the way down, exhale as you push back up. Keep it going. Got about 10 seconds left. All right, so next up we have deadlifts. We'll be doing 24 pounds per hand. I moved my timer. Maybe it'll help me keep hope through these 45-second intervals. All right, so grab those weights. Feet about shoulder width apart. Here we go, back nice and flat, weights close to your body. Squeeze back up. Again, we're inhaling on the way down. Exhale as you press back up. Squeeze. "20 seconds left. "10 seconds. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Okay. So next up we have a reverse lunge plus a calf raise. So I'm going to use 8 pounds per hand on this one. All right. Keep your feet moving until we start that up. 3 seconds. All right, here we go. So stepping back and behind your body, then come back up and come up into a calf raise. So try to, again, do this really consciously. Squeeze while you're up there. I know it can be kind of hard to hold your balance in calf raise. So that's all the more reason to move deliberately, slowly if you need to. You don't want to just go through the motion. It's a big difference. You'll feel it when you're doing it right. Keep it going. About 10 seconds left. All right, so drop your weights. Actually, hold on to a weight. I'm gonna stick with the 8 pounds for this one. So we're gonna be doing a side lunge plus a reach. And we're gonna come back up in front of our bodies and kick. So this should be good for our quads, especially at the end there, you're gonna feel it. All right, so nice wide stance. Here we go, so we're leaning across the body, come up, and then lift in front of your body. So next time, going this way, here, and lift. So you're not kicking. You wanna make sure that you are keeping that leg straight and you're raising it out. It should hurt. It should hurt a little bit. The good kind of hurt. So slow and controlled is what gets those muscles working. You can even throw in a little bit of an upper body workout if you want to, passing that weight back and forth. And then lift it up over your head. Oh yeah, I feel that. So I'm really interested to see what you guys think of this if you are sore tomorrow. I had to take kind of a break. So I'm working my way back in with this. Okay, so next up, things are gonna get really interesting because we have 45 seconds of jump squats. So I would rephrase that into doing jump squats as long as you can and then switch to regular jump squats. So I'll show you a couple different ways you can do that. Here we go. So sinking down, exploding up as hard as you can, but landing soft. So that's part of the workout, is that soft landing. Stick your butt out behind you and come all the way up. No hunched. Don't do this. Come all the way up. It's like you're trying to dive, jump out of the water. So if you're starting to get tired, stay right here. Just go in that regular squat. Only about 15 seconds left, so try to keep going if you can. You can also do a combination, so one jump and then one regular. Otherwise, push yourself. Try to make it to that finish line. 3 seconds. Okay. So next up, I'm going to be doing a lateral jump plus a lunge. So So a fun combination here. Just to burn out our lungs and muscles here. Take a deep breath. All right, here we go. So you're leaping to one side and coming back for a curtsy lunge. Leap to the other side, back for a lunge. So if you're out of space, you can also just stay right here, go up and over and down. Otherwise, try to not set your foot down. It requires a lot more balance and work. Or you can stop right here, gain your balance right here, and jump back. So whichever you need. Five seconds. Okay, so this next one, you kind of choose your own difficulty again. We're doing jumping lunges, but I'll show you variations. You can even do regular lunges again. Oh, because this is kicking my butt. I love it. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. So you're sinking down and then switching feet. You're switching leading feet. So do this as long as you can. When you get tired, you can do that lunge, hop in the center, and split. You can also just come here. So like I said, choose your difficulty. If you're right here, you can also add weights back on. Just depends on what your strengths and weaknesses are. 15 seconds. Five seconds. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not getting any nicer yet. Next up, we're doing a squat hold. So you can hold on to weights while you're doing this to make it harder. Or just try not to die doing a regular version. It's up to you. Okay, so mind your squat form. Squeeze your glutes and then sink back with your butt behind you. So you can be able to lift up your toes because all your weight is in your heels. So just hold it right here. We're almost halfway. This is kind of cheating if you need to. You can rock back and forth a little. You can bounce slightly, gently. But even when you're cheating like this, you're just making one leg work harder while the other one rests. So it's not a bad cheat. If you're gonna cheat, it's the way to do it. Keep it going, guys. 5 seconds. Okay, so next up, pardon me, we're going to drop down to the mat or the floor. We'll be doing Pilates rear leg raises. So we're going to take it back down slightly. But by this point, because of all the muscles we just worked, you should really feel these exercises. That's my favorite time to do Pilates, is after a strength workout. Because you've already woken up all those muscles, and it's a really good way to burn out all those muscles you just worked. So knee tucked in, and then bring it back out. Focus on really squeezing, pull in your core. Over halfway right there. Make sure you're moving slow and controlled. There's a big difference between just throwing your foot up there and really intentionally lifting it and squeezing. 5 seconds. All right, there's one side down. I wish you guys could see me, or you're probably doing the same thing if you're following along with me at home. Just covered in sweat. It's awesome. I need a shower, but for now it's fine. 5 seconds left, so get ready with that other leg. Weight in your knees and forearm. Here we go. You can always add ankle weights onto this part too, if you like. Keep going, 20 seconds left. Even my fingers, my hands are even sweaty. All right, there we go. So we're gonna flip over. We're gonna be doing a bridge. And again, you can grab weights if you want to. Sort of like a thrust, so you'd be holding your weights right here on your hips. Otherwise, you're laying out flat. And we're gonna be pressing up again through those heels. Take a good deep breath. And here we go. So pressing up as high as you can, then drop back down. You can make it a little harder by bringing your hands up in the air. Like I said, you can hold weights right here. And you can also do one leg at a time. So if you want to alternate, kind of squeeze one leg up. Definitely increases the challenge. Takes a little bit of flexibility. So pick your difficulty level. Squeeze. You should feel this in your glutes, the backs of your thighs, and your lower back. Keep it going. I looked over at the camera. I didn't see the red light for a second, and I almost panicked. I had really bad luck today filming, so you never know what'll happen around here. All right, so next up, we're gonna be laying on our stomachs, and we're gonna be doing a heel tap. So we're gonna be tapping your feet together twice before bringing them back out, and you're gonna be lifted off the ground like you would be for a back bow. So we're gonna be working our glutes, our thighs, and our lower back. So bringing your toes out, click them in twice, squeeze. We're gonna be a special kind of sore tomorrow. You can bring your head down if you want to focus just on those glutes. Keep breathing, 20 seconds left. There's 10 seconds. Keep it going, we are almost done. And relax. Oh my gosh. That's a serious workout. I'm very happy with the way that felt. Feel very satisfied. So I want to know what you guys thought. Your feedback really helps me develop new routines, so give me everything you got. I'm also curious if this kicked your butt like it did mine. If it didn't, you should think about lifting heavier, because these routines, there's no reason that this kind of workout shouldn't be difficult for the fittest person on earth. It's all just a matter of picking the right weight and pushing yourself. So if it wasn't hard, try it again, check your form, and lift heavier. Otherwise, make sure that you eat a good, healthy meal as soon as you can after this. Drink lots of water. If you sweat as much as I did, you're definitely going to need it. And make sure you do a cool down and stretch. So otherwise, good job, guys. This workout is complete.